During these challenging times full of uncertainty, isn't it comforting to know that the valuable principles of Stoicism can act as a reliable guide to help us manage our stress? Stemming from the insightful ideas of historic philosophers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, Stoicism offers an impressive mindset that continues to hold relevance even in our fast-paced modern lives. You can trust in Stoicism, as it has withstood the test of time and remains pertinent today. By exploring Stoic principles, we engage in a powerful journey that provides us the means to boldly face anxiety. You come out stronger, wiser, and with an unshakable inner calm. In this user-friendly guide, learn to confront fear, build resilience, and cultivate tranquility within. Hey there, folks. Welcome back to The Stoic Life. In this video, we'll explore powerful strategies that the Stoics employed to confront and conquer anxiety, offering you practical insights for modern living. Whether you're grappling with everyday worries or facing significant life challenges, these Stoic strategies will provide you with a sturdy anchor, enabling you to approach anxiety with a newfound sense of control and understanding. Before we start, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Focus on the little things. Let Stoic philosophy be your solution to anxiety. It provides a hands-on strategy to manage stress by underlining the need to concentrate on small, manageable areas in life. This tenet implores you to divert your focus from the daunting worries and unpredictability of the future, directing it to the here and now, to things you can control. This practice aligns with Stoic teachings that advocate for recognizing the limits of one's control and accepting the inevitability of external events. By concentrating on the smaller, manageable aspects of life, Stoicism teaches individuals to find tranquility in the midst of chaos and to build resilience in the face of anxiety. Name your monster. Anxiety is overwhelming and ambiguous. It can be so profound as to leave us immobile. Doubt, uncertainty, fear, worry, pressure, nervousness, they swirl around inside us and we don't know what to do about it. We don't know where exactly it's coming from. We don't know when or if it will go away. The first thing we have to do is name it. Indeed, ancient wisdom still has much to teach us today. Seneca once highlighted that we suffer more in our imaginations than in reality. Marcus urged us to expose things for what they truly are, stripping off any myths or legends enveloping them. Should we let our emotions and damaging thoughts roam freely, they're like wild beasts, ready to attack us at any moment. They whip up our worries, unsettle our moods, and completely upheave our weeks. Feelings of stress, anxiety, and anger can settle in, transforming into chronic, debilitating conditions if left unchecked. These emotions may seem like implacable enemies, but don't lose hope. The power to conquer them lies within you. All you need to do is find the courage to write them down to tame them. By naming our emotions, we can keep these beasts in check, and by writing them down, we can shut the gates of our mental corral on them. Put your impressions to the test. Every minute of every day, thoughts pop into your head about what's happening, about other people, about yourself, about what you see, about what you feel. The remarkable thing about your brain is how quickly it can understand and sort things. We're always making instant judgments on situations, something our brains are wired to do. However, this trait can guide us astray and distort the real world. This is why it's essential to slow down, scrutinize each thought, and ensure that everything we believe and feel is accurate. Most of the time it's not. We're not really angry, just hungry. We're not victims, it just seems that way. There's nothing to be worried about. It's just anxiety talking. Our circumstances aren't negative. We could easily find the positive in them. Or possibly, as often happens, we don't have to overthink everything. We can choose to ignore certain thoughts altogether. Assess your wants. This philosophy basically asks you to give your dreams and demands a good, hard look, so you can tell the difference between what you truly need and what you simply want. The idea is that if you do a self-check on your goals, those who follow the Stoic way of life think it's possible to let go of wanting too much, a habit that can cause a lot of unnecessary stress. By focusing on desires that are within their control, individuals can cultivate a sense of inner tranquility and reduce anxiety. Do less. Here's a simple recipe for curing anxiety from Marcus Aurelius. If you seek tranquility, he said, do less. Let's make it a normal routine to keep this bit of wisdom in mind daily. There's a whole pile of stuff we feel we've got to do, and we end up doing a lot of it not because it is vital, but rather out of habit, or guilt, or sometimes simply because it's the path of least resistance. Some of us do too much, driven by greed. Funny enough, we then question why we're always on tenterhooks, or why our performance isn't up to par, or why we're just not feeling it. A simple solution would be to cut down on all the extra fluff and focus more on what really matters. That would not only enable us to do better in what's important, but also give us a chance for some peace and quiet, just as Marcus said. Practice negative visualization. This method is all about taking a moment to consider possible disappointment or loss that might come up in life. It's like visualizing all the tough stuff that could happen in detail. This can actually make people feel more thankful for what they have right now. And by doing this, not only can it help make the idea of future problems less scary because you've already thought them through, but it can also strengthen your ability to bounce back from challenges. Plus, it helps develop a more accepting attitude, which can make dealing with life's unknowns a bit smoother. Let go of everything but this. We all long for the calm assurance of knowing we're on the correct path, just like Seneca told us. Well, how do we get that? It's simple, according to Marcus Aurelius. Stop caring what other people think. Stop caring what they do. Stop caring what they say. All that matters, he writes, is what you do. Everything else is beyond your concern. You can let it all go. You can ignore it entirely. We find tranquility when we stop stressing about things we cannot control, the things whose influence we are impotent to constrain. We find tranquility when we narrow our focus, when we look inward, when we look in the mirror, when we still the uncontrollable passions in our heads, hearts, and bodies. By welcoming the deep insights of Stoic philosophy, we discover a wealth of tactics that strengthen our minds to withstand the constant wave of anxiety. This understanding can be a powerful weapon in your mental arsenal, especially in today's fast-paced, stress-filled world. Don't wait any longer. Begin exploring Stoic wisdom today and equip yourself with invaluable mental defenses against anxiety. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.